kind of got me in Sabotage.
Okay. And nowadays there is a reunion every month, except Crocus, Believer, Anacrusis, even Judas Priest, Iron Maiden. What's your opinion on these reunions?
Well, I like especially I like the Iron Maiden reunion because, you know,
Yes.
Bruce always was the singer that got me going. You know, when I saw them when I was in high school, I said, that's the job I want to do. And I saw Bruce Dickinson, I think it was like Peace of Mind tour, way back then. You know, I was a little kid, you know, in high school, and I met Bruce 4 times. I wound up meeting Bruce Dickinson for about 4 or 5 times. He always says the same thing. You're the old singer for Sabotage with the big old eyes. He always tells me I got these giant eyes. You know, the last time I saw him, I had sunglasses on. He goes, take off your sunglasses. Show me you're the big-eyed singer. So, and I told him, Bruce, you're the one who got me started. Well, I'm glad I could do that for you. You know, he's like a really great guy. So when it comes to that kind of thing, they're really the #1 one I like. But you know, everybody's doing it.
Yes.
I think that's one of the reasons that you have that Sabotage is kind of waiting.
Yes.
I haven't talked to Paul Neal, I'm just guessing. But I think it's probably because there's so many reunions, he doesn't want to get caught up in all that traffic right now. So maybe letting some of those kind of go away, then you might see maybe possibly something from Sabotage in the future.
Okay. And where do you think have Sabotage and Circle to Circle had bigger success, in Europe or in America?
Well, originally it was bigger success in Europe. Now lately, especially with the last album, it's kind of about equal. The sales, surprisingly, are equal now. We did a U.S. tour with John Oliva's Pain and Manticora and Circle to Circle. And man, you could really see the kids, even young kids, want to now know what is the roots of metal.
Yes.
You know, you got 12 and 14-year-olds coming up and talking to me. I'm going back in my mom and dad's old Iron Maiden records and Judas Priest, and I'm getting a feel for what metal was all about. And you know, we try to explain it to them. They feel like I'm kind of one of those people, and you know, it's really interesting. So you got kids of all ages now buying these albums and trying to get to know where metal came from. So yeah, it's about the same now. I like it because now we can tour all over the USA and still have some success too.
And why has the project Trans-Siberian Orchestra been having such huge success?
Well, that combination of like metal guitars meets Christmas orchestra music was just it was a winning combination. I worked on 4 TSO albums. I got 2 platinum albums on the wall and 2 golds, just in America. So there's 2 albums I worked on sold 1 million, and the other 2 sold 500,000.
Killing told me the same story.
Right, it's unbelievable. It went commercial. It's a crossover. They crossed over.
Yes.
Metal crossed over to commercial, and then formed what we know now as that Trans-Siberian Orchestra, which is still growing actually. You know, it still has a lot of elements where they can still grow, believe it or not. But they cross over. I mean, I went to a TSO show and it's very strange. You know, I brought my daughter for her first show. She's 11. The guy sitting next to me is like 67 years old. Come on, that's what it is. If you're going to have that much of an age range of fans, that's what did it. They crossed over.
And my cameraman, he wants to ask you a question.
Yes, sure.
So, you have a great fan from Kiss, I know. So, can you say something about this?
Oh yeah, I'm a great fan of Kiss. That was the first concert I ever went to in my life. I was 10. So that's kind of why I decided to take my 10-year-old daughter at the time to her first show. But that was a little bit more safe, going to the TSO show. When I went to see Kiss, it was on a Destroyer tour, and it was the first concert that I ever saw. I still think it may just be the best show still. I have trouble seeing shows that really tops that first experience, seeing the drum riser go up, Peter Criss playing a solo, Gene Simmons spitting the blood, blowing big giant fire bombs, Ace Frehley stumbling all around on blues licks. I mean, that was incredible. I mean, I got 29 Kiss albums that I still have the vinyls. I just looked at them the other day. Stacks up about like that. I got all the solo albums, everything. I was a huge Kiss fan.
And what you say to your fans here in Bulgaria, and especially to those from the Metal Hangar 18th forum? We are from this forum. Your motto or something. Something for the fans.
Oh man, I will tell you, thank you very much for all the support during the years. I mean, this is only our second time to Sofia.
Yes.
And the first time, it was unbelievable. I think it's going to be even better this time. We just want to say thanks to everybody. You know, metal is just about to have a rebirth. And, you know, we're a melodic kind of a metal band offshoot. I come from Sabotage, but, you know, I want to thank all of you for all those times, whether it be the Sabotage years or Circle to Circle. You've always been there. We really appreciate it.
Okay. And this album is great.
Thank you. Appreciate it.